Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're going back into the monthly event quest. This is the Cavalier difficulty, chapter 2.2, with Void as the boss. And this was really fun. So I had recently ranked up Apocalypse. If you haven't seen that video, I got him. And this is my first time actually using him. So on this Void, he's got backup recovery, combo party, arrogance, and Bane. So the arrogance is kind of annoying because on your 10th hit, 10th, 20th, 30th hit, you have a falter placed on you where you basically can't hit unless you can bypass that. But I go and I had made Wolverine a horseman, and yeah, you're just gonna see this guy do some quick work. He's really great on the paths. And yeah, we're just having fun. So pretty much almost all of these void fights are with a horseman mutant. Just putting my mutants to work. Wolverine is only a rank 4 5-star. And just like with the Bane and that falter timer, you just gotta make sure you watch those timers. There's a lot going on. If you do get hit with that combo party, you're going to take a lot of damage back. But yeah, I mean, the regen is really nice, and the bleeds are really good. And just kind of be patient. Let the bleeds do the work. Make sure you're kind of backing off and waiting. Get some good openings to finish doing your 10-hit combos to purify the intimidating present debuff that Void would put on you. You know, towards the beginning, the Bane can be pretty substantial, but towards the end, when his health isn't all that much, it's not a big deal. So Wolverine gets the solo on that, and yeah, that was pretty fun. Wolverine as a horseman, really fun. So Void goes down, and we're gonna move up to the next path, where I'm going to use Archangel, I believe. Yeah, I had made Archangel a horseman already. And we're going to go in, do a lot of parry heavy, kind of make it simple, and then kind of stall, work around the Bane timer, and then make sure I don't do any crazy hits. Like, I won't be doing a heavy going into my 10th hit unless I'm at like 7 hits. Make sure that I time that right, because you will falter and miss. And with AA as a horseman, he's got like what I think is like additional potency on his neuros and whatnot. And so yeah, it's it's pretty good. So here we got some parry heavy stuff going on, and I'm waiting for that Bane timer to go. And it looks like the neuros turned off the falter on that. I think it doesn't do it every time. It does do it that time, but we'll see. So just, I mean, and AA is a great champ as it is, and then you make him a horseman, and yeah, it's pretty fantastic. So I think the falter does happen. No, it doesn't happen that time either. I was just kind of waiting it out, and then waiting out the Bane, throw another L2, and I think maybe on this next one I will get faltered. Yeah, right there. So I didn't have enough neuros to wait that out. Not a big deal. And then we're just gonna go back in and wreck this guy. There, we got the falter. We're about to get Bane. A little bit of Bane damage. Hit him with an L2, and I think he is just about done. And it's kind of interesting. The combo party is also being ignored, because I have 59 hit combo, but I only have 2 cruelties. So his neuros turn off that node as well. But pretty easy solo. Just, I mean, it's all about patience and lining up those 10 hit combos with Void's 10 hit timer, the Arrogance timer, and then making sure you can do some decent Bane transfers. And look at that, up in the corner, there was that revive. That's the worst. When you do a path and then like the next time you go on the path, there's a revive that's spawned on it. Not that I need them or whatever, but just a little frustrating. Now I have my Sabretooth, who I just recently awakened. I made him as a horseman. I built him up with a bunch of furies. I did only get 3 charges, so I could have built him up a little bit more, but it's okay, not a big deal. He's got 15 furies and he's hitting pretty hard. You know, as far as like the horseman on him, it wasn't anything like too extra that was like crazy, but yeah, I mean, I did take a hit there. Luckily, not too much damage taken because I only had a 10 hit combo. Missed managing where I was at with my 10 hits. There, I'd pretty much do it again. And yeah, here comes the backup recovery. I you know, in most of these fights, he's been throwing specials and I haven't had to deal with his power that much. He's been throwing special ones, but yeah, just make sure you're not pushing him over at 50% when he's at high power, otherwise you're going to get L3'd. So Sabretooth gets the solo there. And then for the next round, we're going to go in with another mutant that is a horseman that I've made. A lot of horseman activity, got to test this stuff out, it's kind of fun. And I'm going in with my rank 3 Domino. And yeah, I mean, pretty much anyone can do this fight, but you really just need to manage the Bane timer and the Intimidating Presence 10 combo timer, and make sure when you hit that 10th hit, you kind of hold off. You know, you might, depending on where the Bane timer is at and where the Intimidating Presence timer is at, you might take some Bane damage. And towards the beginning of the fight, again, the Bane damage is quite significant. So you really want to just be careful. I think Domino on this does crit fail the Bane or the falter. Can't remember which one, maybe both. At some point in time I do get hit there. I do take a pretty decent chunk of damage because I got hit with the combo party, trying to race back to get to 10 hit combo. We get there, but we already got, oh, see right there, so she crit failed that Intimidating Presence debuff from applying, which had that not happened, definitely would have not had enough hits to get back to the next 10, and it would have definitely died. So nice little ability coming into action there with the RNG, and I think I finish him off with an L2. Yeah, 80k on that last hit, so that was pretty sweet. Rank 3 Domino, putting in some work. I don't use her a lot, but you know, she can be pretty fun. And then the last option that I used, I was going to consider trying to use Gambit, but I got worked over on the Killmonger right before that. Missed an evade and definitely didn't have enough health. So my other option that I wanted to use, and I've used Moleman now, I think on every one of these Cavalier bosses, up chapter 1.1, 1.2, 2.1, and 2.2. He's just got a lot of versatility, and he's got some good damage output. And for Void, he's great because you don't have to manage the 10 hit combo, because any of the Intimidating Presence debuffs that get applied, they'll pretty much get shrugged off extremely quickly, if not almost immediately, depending on how much monster mash you have. So I'm not even gonna worry about those Intimidating Presence debuffs, because I'm just going to be shrugging them off, and I'm basically just trying to manage that Bane timer. And you know, when you only have to manage one of the timers and then just, you know, pause your hitting on the 10 hits for that falter, it's not too bad of a fight. I don't know that I go into frenzy at all, so I'm getting some bleeds, but if I went into frenzy, then I wouldn't be able to purify those intimidating presence debuffs, and then you have to just manage that. So I was just planning on staying with the monster mass, and just kind of going to town on this guy. And looks like I missed a parry block there, but now he's got backup recovery. I need him to throw an L2. He does throw it. We're going to town. Yeah, this Moleman's just a solid champ. I'm glad I ranked him. I've had him on defense for a long time, but now I have a teammate that has a rank 3 Moleman that we put on defense, and so I'll have him as a potential attacker this season, which will be nice. And I think right at the very end of this fight, I mess up and I get hit, and I have a 100 hit combo. Yeah, so I take a huge combo party detonation charge. Yeah, so right at 100 hits, and I lose my Moleman. So I'm just gonna go in with Apocalypse and finish this off, tap Void over. But yeah, let me know who you guys used. I mean, really, there's a lot of champs that can do it. I think if you have like a shrug off champ, they're solid, because then you don't have to worry so much about the intimidating presence timer that Void has, and just deal with the 10 hit falters and the Bane, and that makes this fight a lot more manageable. But thanks for watching, fellas, and I will see you guys in the next one, and peace out.